Each week during the 2015 season, we're going to take a look back at a game from 1990. Joining me on that journey will be Darian Hagan, the quarterback from the 1990 Buffaloes. Hope you join us throughout the season as Darian and I take a look back at the memories from 1990. All right, Darian, we're back here to look at Week 6 of the 1990 season, and this was the interesting one. You guys go to Columbia, Missouri, and the infamous fifth down game. And first off, let's talk about, you guys are coming into this one. You finally won 2 in a row. You got some momentum going. You guys have got to be feeling pretty good as you go into Missouri, which was not a great team.
Right. Yeah, we're feeling really good. Going into the Big 8 conference play, knowing that we were playing a team that they were okay. They wasn't the Missouri they are today. Yeah. Knowing that we were playing them and we can ease into it and keep the momentum going. That's the way we approached it. But it didn't end that way.
No, it did not. And you did not start this game. You were still battling the shoulder injury from Washington. You played a couple series, tried to give it a go, just didn't work. So Charles was the quarterback that day. But I mean, regardless of who was the quarterback, they gave you a battle. They made you fight for this whole day, didn't they?
They did. They played well on defense. Their quarterback on offense, he was hot. Mm-hmm. They had really good receivers, and they were throwing the ball all over the place. Kept us off balance. The most interesting thing is we had over 100 slips in the game, and they had 0. Yeah. So they were prepared for their surface. They had the right shoes. We had the wrong shoes. Mm-hmm. And that I think that kind of kept them in the game and added to their momentum, and excitement when they went up on us.
I was going to ask you about the turf because that's been one of the big stories out of that game. And John Bowman, that play towards the end, he says to this day he would have scored if it was on regular turf. How bad was it? I mean, do you feel like it was it, I don't want to say illegal, but was it unfair? Was that good gamesmanship on Missouri's part?
Well, I think it was unfair because the surface they had was a sand-based surface, and you had to wet that surface in order for the surface to stick. Yeah. And unless you wear longer cleats. Yeah. Well, we were prepared for the game with the surface being wet and with the smaller cleats. Yeah. And we didn't have any backup, backup shoes or anything like that. So we were sliding all over the place. Those guys didn't, home field advantage, I would say. Yeah. And they played their tails off, and we just had great athletes. We were able to overcome, the field and to win the game at the end.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the end because that's what everybody talks about here 25 years later. You were not in the game, obviously. What did you see from the sideline as that drive is going down? I mean, you guys have first and goal. What did you see as that drive was unfolding?
Well, I was just paying attention to our play calling. And first down, we spiked the ball. Second down, which is first down because they didn't change the marker, we ran up the middle with Eric. And then third down, which is second down, we ran option with Charles. And then we came back and we spiked it again, which was third down. Should have been fourth. Yeah. And we spiked it. And then on fourth down, we ran option again with Charles, and he scored. Yeah.
Were you aware of what was going on? Did you know that it was a fifth down?
I did not. Yeah. Only person I remember saying anything that it was going to be fifth down was Jay Lewinberg. Yeah. He told our offensive line coach, he said, "We can't do that. Yeah. It'll be fourth down." And he was like, "Shut up, Jay. You don't know what you're talking about." And but he knew it. And then there was a guy in the stands that was behind us. He knew it. Yeah. But that's it. Yeah. No one else knew it. I don't understand how the referees didn't get it. I don't understand how their guys in the box they didn't get it. Yeah. I guess they were just too excited that they had the possibility of winning, and they didn't. They just lost track of what they were doing.
Hard to imagine in today's world with all the TV, the cameras, and instant replay, all that. Hard to imagine that ever happening again, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It'll never happen again. They make sure of that. Yeah. So now they use rubber band. Yeah. Rubber band on their first finger. They move it to the second finger, so they got 2 fingers up, then the third finger, so they know what down is. On fourth down, they put 4, so it's like that. So they keep track. Yeah.
Yeah, so probably wouldn't happen again. It was kind of a remarkable situation, but you guys took advantage of it. Charles somehow gets in the end zone, barely gets in the end zone. Talk about the feeling as you guys see Charles get in there.
Well, we done it. It was kind of surreal, I would say, because we, from a sideline, didn't look like he scored. Yeah. And then last minute referee throws up the touchdown signal, and we just went crazy and running all over the place. We had won the game. And then I remember going out off the field into the locker room, and they were throwing full cans of sodas at us. I had my helmet on. Charles had his helmet on. Coach Barnett didn't have anything. So I had to take my rib cage off. and I give it to Coach Barnett so he can cover his head up. So it was hostile.
Yeah. Well, you guys made it through. You were able to beat Missouri and move on, and that was a big one for you. Open the Big 8 play with a win, and we move on next week to Week 7.